Born into wealth, surrounded by power, and carrying millions before most people even finished school, Donald Trump was living a dream long before the world knew his name. From luxury penthouses and private jets, to rubbing shoulders with global icons and world-famous celebrities, and eventually rising to become the President of the United States. This is a life most people can only imagine. A dream life. That would later turn into one of the most controversial stories in modern history. Donald John Trump was born into a powerful real estate family in New York. His father, Fred Trump, wasn't just wealthy, he was deeply connected, disciplined, and ruthless in business. From an early age, Donald learned that money alone wasn't enough. You needed leverage, confidence, and the ability to dominate a room. While others were worrying about grades and jobs, Trump was learning how to negotiate million-dollar deals, how to borrow aggressively, and how to turn attention into influence. Critics say he was handed everything. Supporters argue he transformed an inherited foundation into something far larger and louder. The truth sits somewhere in between. Trump didn't want to quietly expand his father's empire. He wanted to be seen. He shifted his focus to Manhattan, the most brutal real estate battlefield in America. Against advice and logic, he bet big on image, location, and timing. Trump Tower wasn't just a building, it was a statement. Gold interiors, massive branding, and his name stamped up across the skyline. From that moment, Trump stopped selling properties and started selling Trump. His name became the product. Hotels, casinos, golf courses, licensing deals, even everyday products carried his identity. But behind the luxury image were massive debts and risky loans. Multiple bankruptcies followed, shocking the public. To some, this was proof of failure. To others, it was proof of mastery. Trump used bankruptcy laws as weapons, protecting himself while lenders absorbed losses. He survived while others vanished. In business, survival often matters more than perfection. Trump understood something most billionaires didn't. Attention is power. Long before social media, he mastered controversy. He made bold claims, insulted competitors, exaggerated success, and stayed in headlines constantly. Reality television turned this strategy into a global phenomenon. The Apprentice transformed him into a symbol of authority and success. Millions watched him fire contestants, reinforcing the image of a decisive billionaire boss. As social media emerged, Trump didn't hesitate. Twitter became his battlefield. He attacked journalists, celebrities, politicians, and critics directly. Supporters saw honesty and courage. Opponents saw misinformation and division. Love him or hate him, he dominated the conversation. There was no middle ground, and that polarization only strengthened his brand. Trump's lifestyle placed him among the global elite. Photos with Michael Jackson during the height of celebrity culture, appearances at luxury events with figures like Cristiano Ronaldo, and constant exposure to wealth reinforced his image. These connections weren't accidental. They signaled status, influence, and belonging among the world's powerful. One of the most controversial chapters involves Jeffrey Epstein. Trump and Epstein moved in overlapping elite circles, and old photos from social events continue circulating online. It is critical to state that no proven criminal conviction connects Trump to Epstein's crimes, and Trump later publicly distanced himself. Still, speculation, leaked documents, and online theories continue fueling debate. Association does not equal guilt, but unanswered questions keep controversy alive. Then came the moment that shocked the world. Trump entered politics. A billionaire outsider ran against the establishment and won. Using simple language, aggressive messaging, and constant media dominance, he became President of the United States. Supporters saw a fearless leader breaking corrupt systems. Critics saw populism, chaos, and authoritarian tendencies. His presidency deepened division but cemented his place in history. Trump became more than a man. He became a symbol. To followers, strength and honesty. To critics, danger and manipulation. Even after leaving office, investigations, lawsuits, rallies, and headlines followed him relentlessly. He never disappeared, because in the attention economy, disappearing is failure. From a financial freedom perspective, Trump's journey teaches uncomfortable lessons. He valued visibility over likability. He understood perception can outweigh numbers. His net worth was debated endlessly, but belief kept doors open. Banks hesitated, yet still lent. Media criticized, yet amplified him. Every setback became part of the myth. Trump's communication style broke every rule. Simple phrases. Repetition, exaggeration, villains and heroes. This wasn't accidental. It was designed to spread. Complexity fades. Simplicity survives. His story is not a clean blueprint. Few can handle the risk, scrutiny, or pressure he embraced. But it proves one truth. Systems are not only beaten with money, they are bent with narrative. Trump didn't just play the game, he reshaped how loudly it could be played. History will debate his morality, numbers, and impact for decades. But one fact remains. Donald Trump turned his name into a global signal of wealth, conflict, ambition, and power. Whether admired or condemned, his influence is undeniable. So the final question remains. Was Donald Trump a genius who hacked the system? Or was he the system itself? And in a world driven by attention, perception, and power, that question might matter more than the answer.